What's good, y'all? This is Mballa, and you are tuned into the Bull Network.
Special shout out to KT and TV. You already know what the fuck to do, man. Gang shit,
It's your boy Lil Durk. Shout out to Akili.
Hey yo, what's up, man? It's your name is Cheeks. I'm with my boy Akili. You already know representing that Bull Network.
You're watching the Bull Network. We here with recording artist Mballa. It's really dope sitting back watching a lot of the stuff that you have going on right now, social media wise. Plus, we're not strangers. We've done like an event together, you know what I'm saying? We friends, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's really dope for me to watch you grow as an artist because I remember there was a time where you used to manage artists.
Yeah.
And I remember too, we had a conversation a long time ago, and I remember after that conversation, I think I looked at you and I said, you know what? You don't want to do management. You want to be an artist.
You predicted my future.
Blame the liquor, bad decisions, I'ma make them now. Now's the time, just take my number. I'm coming down, you have me. What if I kissed you right now? How will we explain it? Trying to imagine how it might sound if I just yell down, take me, I'm yours. I don't really care who knows it. Bad mindful. I fell in love with your potential, should've known that you.
So give me a little insight on what you have going on like right now.
Ooh, right now. So I just dropped the single Illegal. I shot the video for that with Rebecca Ward and Mandy Paget. Rebecca Ward, she's the, I guess the like digital media specialist at Runaway. Mandy Paget is another really dope creative woman in the Durham area, and we just kind of connected. That was kind of written like for a while. Like I have a vision board, like I do my goals and whatever.
Gotcha.
And I had this vision board, and I had just decided I needed a really dope videographer, and I wanted her to be a woman, and I printed out this photo of just like a random chick, but she was like blonde or whatever. And then the day that I met Becky, I was like, oh my God, like come to my room, like come look at my vision board. She's like, that's me.
Oh wow.
And so like a year later, we shot this video now for this song, and at the time the song didn't exist. So that's like the big thing right now is this video. And then I'm just like kind of, promoting it, performing it different places. I just opened for Big Frida at the bar.
Word.
They had like 2,000 people. So that was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the biggest crowd I've ever performed in front of.
Okay, I had to flip it like this. Go handle my business and get them to fuck with the kid. And now it ain't hard to admit. I've been with this shit, so like, look at this nigga.
And then right now I'm just preparing my EP release. My EP is coming in January.
Okay.
It's called Never Leave Quietly.
Oh, that's dope. That's
yeah.
like some real like activist type.
Illegal. Niggas stop it while you tryna feel ego.
I was working in Chapel Hill, and nobody cared. Like I went to work every day, and I never saw a single person of color every day for the 2 years that I was there, basically. So it just started. These things were like really taking a toll on me, and I was really vocal about it.
Sorry, man.
Okay. Get out! Yo! Yeah! Yo! Chill, man! Get out! Chill, man! Chill!
Again, coming from the workplace, feeling like, okay, I can't speak my mind because I'm sassy, I have an attitude, I have this, whatever. So this just became a song where I was just like putting all of that on the table.
That's dope.
And it was just like, all right, like you're calling us illegal, but you're treating us illegally, and like you're treating people of color illegally. You're treating,
like third class citizens.
Yeah, the LGBT community like illegally, like you're.
People fuck a life, it ain't fucking with the people. Illegal. Niggas stop it while you tryna feel ego. Yeah, we out here, you just looking through the people. Fuck a life, it ain't fucking with the people. Yeah, okay, I had to flip it like this. Go handle my business and get them to fuck with the kid. And now it ain't hard to admit, I've been with this shit.
I think the thing about Charlotte, it's like it started out as a peaceful protest. It wasn't supposed to be anything else. But the moment it turned into something else is when they killed somebody. They did the exact thing that we were there protesting for,
wow.
And then they put it on somebody else. That was the thing that brought it over the edge, because it's crazy because we were there. I was there. I was walking into the Omni, and this lady's like, yo, don't go in there, it's a trap, because the riot squad had just come out. She said, don't go there, it's a trap. And I was like, okay, like, all right, well, I guess. And then the time for me to process that, we hear the shot go off and people start running, taking off. So I'm taking off too, and I'm there and I see these girls and they're in the corner crying, and I'm like, what's going on? They're like, they shot him. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, oh no, the police just shot this dude.
Oh wow.
And so I was like, I thought, like they just couldn't contain their sadness. And I run into this other boy who's like wiping off the tear gas or whatever, and I thought he was wiping off tear gas. He was wiping off blood, and he said, I have his blood on my face.
Oh wow.
They shot him. And so
how did it become from a protest to becoming violent? Like what was the turning point?
That's what turned it.
The shot was.
Well, once, because everybody there realized that the person who was shot was a protester, and then they realized that it was by the police. But the thing is, when we went home and turned on the TV, it was like, oh, a protester shot another protester. And we're like, that's not what happened.
Spin artist.
Yeah, that's the two more prominent ones this year were Blavity, which is a publication for Black millennials, really. And that was they premiered the video, and then the song was premiered by Nylon magazine that has over 1 million followers. They're predominantly they target millennial women, so it's kind of like a new way. It's almost like a complex for women type vibe. So both of them one of them covered the song, and then the other one covered the video, and so it just got me a lot of helped me just kind of reach my fan base a little bit more in a lot of ways.
That video was so dope.
Thank you.
I'm sitting here thinking the budget had to be. I ain't even gonna ask you how much it cost.
You can ask it, but we can talk about it. There was no budget, $0.
Yo, I know some of y'all might not see this video. This video was amazing. You had choreography, you had makeup crew.
Well, that's what happens when you build with people. That was always my thing, and I really wanted to build with women in the community who I felt like were overlooked or who had a talent and something to present and didn't have a space to to put that forth. And this is a lot of women who are building from the ground up a lot. So and these are relationships that I had just been fostering over the years, and people wanted to get creative. Rebecca had been wanting to shoot a video her whole life, and she had never done one. And Mandy wanted to get more.
Hold up. You saying
that's her first music video?
Come on, chill out. I'm gonna have to play a clip.
Mandy Paget. We can't imagine.
I mean, goodness, make my mark in history, then I'll be documented.
Dad was a ambassador of Cameroon to the U.S. for 15 years, and he wanted to retire for a really long time. Finally got to retire and went back home to Cameroon and became a political prisoner. And people started to realize that incarceration just rhymed with political opposition. People were afraid that he was going to retire and he was going to try to do something else, overthrow the government or whatever, which was not his agenda at all. He just wanted to retire and do real estate and just be in his country for the first time in 40 years because he worked overseas for so long.
Oh, to hear that.
Yeah, so it was just kind of a thing, and he just was never resentful. I would be because when it started, we all thought it was, he has 6 kids. And we just all kind of were like, ha ha ha, this is funny.
It's not real.
It wasn't real, because we were coming from a completely different lifestyle, and we were just like, all right, well, when he gets out, this is going to get cleared up because we know our dad, we know these,
what time frame did you realize, okay, this is not a joke?
When he was sentenced, and they tried to sentence him to life. Yeah, and his response to that was, if they crucify Jesus Christ, I'm nobody,
So he stayed positive the whole time?
Yeah, the whole time. Even literally on his deathbed, he said he was begging us not to be resentful. And he was just everything that we've ever had in life, because we did have a lot, is because of this country. So don't try to, get back at it or whatever it is. So I have to get to the point where not just Cameroonians know that he was innocent. I want the world to know about him. And I feel like I'm just not going to stop until that gets to that point. So every time anything happens in my life, I just all right, I was basically homeless for like 3 months this year, and I was just like, oh well, like it's temporary because this is getting me to the point where I can get this story out.
So that's your father in you, like
yeah. I mean, I have some moments you just have to find him, you know, like.
Stop it while you trying to feel your ego. Yeah, we out here, you just looking through the people. Fuck a life, it ain't fucking with the people.